In this workshop, we're going to look at how to develop drawings for design. So it's very important as a designer that you are able to design things very clearly and crisply so that you can hand them on to a pattern cutter or somebody else in the design team. So today I'm going to just show you how you could do that and the tools that you might need to use that. So the first thing you're going to need is a great template. So if you go to the internet and you download a template, what you're going to get is a very dated looking drawing with lines going through it, and that's not great for when you're trying to produce contemporary design. So what we're going to do today, first of all, is show you how to create your own template, which you then can use again and again and again. So you go to vogue.com and you look for figures that show you the entire figure and have a clear leg ideally and a clear hand and a really good face. Once you've got that, print them out in black and white, and then you cut them and you just cut off the feet, the hands and the head. Okay, so at that point you then photocopy them. I have chosen this model here because this gives me maximum choice, so I'm not having to then draw over legs that I can see. If I put just the feet, then I can then draw legs in myself. So that's your template. Once you've done that, you've got that forever, and you can just keep on photocopying it, and you'll never have to worry about proportions and drawing your figure again. Okay, so what I want you to do, so if we go back to this initial sheet, you see this drawing here. What I want you to do is to draw it. Draw it as accurately as you can do. So you can see here I've marked in the main details. It's quite a quick drawing. But what I'm going to train you to do is how to develop that drawing forward. It's really important that you draw a back, a front and a side view for any design drawings that you're doing. So you can see here I've done that. I've then thought about how I could then develop that design without looking at the rest of the collection and then put this same detail into different things. So in order to do a clear design drawing, ideally you need a popper point pencil, a biro, a 0.5 pen and a thicker pen. I've got a Sharpie here, it's perhaps too thick. So you're going to need those 4 pens to start, or pencils to start. I'm going to just, for speed, go straight in here. So the thing I think is probably missing is a tailored jacket. So I would then draw with the biro. That will give you a really nice fine line. If you're drawing a jacket, and you want it to be symmetrical, it's really important that you practice collars and make sure they're symmetrical. So you can see here, if I'm doing that, take that line there, match it on that side, and then that'll give you the angle to work from in order to be able to draw the jacket accurately on the other side. Down to here, and then I'll just put long, there we go, draw a Callahan jacket, which is basically a loose long jacket, like that. And then I'll just put a pair of trousers on. So it's really important, any details you do, if you want them to be symmetrical, draw one, and then just draw straight over, draw the second one, so that they match in terms of where they are on the figure. If you're going to do top stitching, don't do a dot 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 top stitching. It looks really dated. So just take your pen and just do it ever so finely. I'm doing this with a normal biro. That's all you need. Just mark that in, mark your shoulders in. And then that could be handed to a pattern cutter and they would know what to do with that. If you want to kind of sharpen it up, then I would just take a thicker line and just move it across some of the edges, just so you can see where shadows are, and it just sharpens your drawing if you do that. Okay, that's all you need to do. So have a look at the brief, see how many I've asked you to do, and have a go at that. And remember, the more you do it, the better you will become at it.